Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into Ferratum, a digital lending company that promises fast, easy loans right from your phone. But is it actually worth it? Or are you signing up for high interest rates and hidden problems? Stick around because we're breaking down everything you need to know about Ferratum, including the good, the bad, and what real customers are saying. Let's get into it. Before I continue, I left a link to try out Ferratum in the comments and description of this video. It takes you to the official website to avoid you landing on a scam website that isn't Ferratum. So do check it out. So what is Ferratum? First, let's talk about what Ferratum actually is. Founded back in 2005 in Finland, Ferratum Group was actually a pioneer in mobile lending. They were one of the first companies to let you apply for loans via SMS. Pretty innovative for 2005. Ferratum is the consumer lending brand of Multitude Bank p.l.c, formerly Ferratum Group. Since then, they have expanded massively. They operate in several countries across Europe, including Finland, Germany, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Of course, some years back, this included Canada and UK, but they discontinued their services in these regions. Ferratum specializes in short-term consumer loans, microloans, and credit lines, all available through their mobile app and online platform. The company is even listed on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, which shows they are a legitimate player in the fintech space. But being legitimate doesn't actually mean they are the best choice for you, so let's dig deeper. Now let's talk about how Ferratum works. Here's how the process works. Everything is done online or through their mobile app. No branch visits, no stacks of paperwork. Here's the breakdown. Step number 1, application. You fill out their online form. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. You need to provide basic info like employment status, income, and backing details. Step number 2, quick decision. This is where Ferratum shines. You typically get a decision within minutes. Some customers report approval in under 15 minutes. Step number 3, funding. If approved, the money can hit your account the same day, sometimes within hours. They operate 24/7 online, though customer service is available Monday to Friday. The loan amounts vary by country. In parts of Europe, typically €400 to €8,000. Repayment terms range from as short as 2 months up to 60 months, depending on the loan amount and your location. Now let's talk about the interest rates and cost. For the interest rates and costs, the annual percentage rate, otherwise known as APR, for a Ferratum loan depends heavily on the country, the product type, and your personal credit profile. The product type is grouped into two. First up is the microloans or short-term credit lines with high APR. For short-term small sum loans or revolving credit lines, the representative APR can be extremely high, often exceeding 1000%. This is typical of high-cost, high-risk microcredit products where a small fee on a tiny principal amount results in a high annualized rate. Second is the personal installment loans with lower APR. For larger amounts repaid over a longer period, example several months to years, the APRs are significantly lower, typically ranging from 15% to 50%, depending on the market and the borrower credit rating. The good news: Ferratum claims no hidden fees, no origination fees, no application fees. What you see in their loan calculator is what you pay. And if you pay early, you pay less interest, which is a nice feature. Note on fees: transaction fees or late payment penalties may apply for additional services or payment delays as fully detailed in the loan agreement. But before I continue, just a quick reminder. The links to try out Ferratum will be in the description and comments of this video. This ensures you land on the official website and not a scam website. Now let's talk requirements for a Ferratum loan. For the requirement, number 1, income requirement. You typically need a verifiable steady income, example employment, self-employment, or pension, to ensure you can meet repayment obligations. The minimum income required varies by country. Number 2, credit checks. They perform credit checks using local credit reporting agencies to assess credit worthiness before approval. Number 3, online banking. You must have access to online banking as the entire application, verification, and disbursement process is digital. Number 4, age and residency. You must be a legal adult, usually 18 or 20, depending on the country, and a resident of the country where you're applying. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. For the pros, first up is speed. This is their biggest strength: fast approval, fast funding. If you need money urgently, they deliver. Next up is accessibility. They are available online 24/7. No need to visit a branch or take time off work. Next up is transparent pricing. They provide a loan calculator upfront so you know exactly what you will pay. No hidden fees. Next up is flexible terms. You choose your loan amount and repayment period. Early repayment is allowed and encouraged. Next up is less restrictive. They may approve customers that traditional banks reject. Even self-employed individuals can apply. Now for the cons. First up, high interest rates. While lower than payday loans, they are significantly higher than traditional banks. If you have good credit, you will find better rates elsewhere. Next up is credit check required. This will be a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can temporarily impact your score. Next up is limited availability. It is limited to certain European countries. Next up is temptation to overborrow. The easy application process might tempt people to borrow more than they need or can afford. Just a quick reminder, I left a link to the official website of Ferratum in the comments and description of this video. This prevents you from landing onto a scam website. Now let's see what other Ferratum customers are saying, their reviews. Now let's look at real customer reviews because this is where you get unfiltered truths. For the positive reviews, many customers praise the speed and convenience. Common themes include got approved in minutes, money in my account same day, saved me during an emergency, and customer service was friendly and helpful. On Trustpilot, Ferratum has a 4.6 star rating with over 4,000 reviews, and customers frequently mention the straightforward process and lack of hidden fees. For the negative reviews, however, it's not all sunshine. Some customers complain about slow or unresponsive customer service when issues arise, confusion about payment schedules and due dates, difficulty reaching a real person, having to deal with chatbots, in some cases, sudden changes to service availability. The reviews are definitely mixed, with satisfaction seeming to vary significantly by country and individual experience. The Denmark and Bulgaria operations have high ratings, about 4.4 to 4.7 stars, while some other markets show lower customer satisfaction. Important note, some customers mentioned that Ferratum UK actually went into liquidation and rebranded, so if you're in the UK, double check what entity you're actually dealing with. Now for the big question, who should use Ferratum? Who is Ferratum for? So who is Ferratum actually right for? Consider Ferratum if you need money urgently for an emergency, you have been rejected by traditional banks, you have a clear repayment plan and steady income, you need a smaller loan amount for a short period, you understand and accept the higher interest rates. Avoid Ferratum if you have good credit and can qualify for lower rate options. You're not confident about making the repayments on time. You're looking for a long-term financial solution. You can wait and save up instead of borrowing. Here's the thing, high interest loans should be a last resort, not a first option. If you can borrow from family, use savings, or qualify for lower rate personal loan from a bank or credit union, those are better choices. Now for my conclusion and final verdict. So what's my final verdict on Ferratum? The bottom line, Ferratum is a legitimate lender that serves a specific purpose, fast, accessible loans for people who need money quickly and might not qualify elsewhere. The speed and convenience are real advantages and the transparency about the costs is appreciated. However, those advantages come at a significant cost, literally. The high interest rates mean you pay substantially more than you borrowed. This isn't a problem with Ferratum specifically, it's the nature of short-term high-risk lending. My rating, 3.5 out of 5 stars. They do what they advertise, but they are not for everyone. Use them wisely, only for genuine emergencies, and make sure you can afford the repayments before applying. Pro tip, if you do use Ferratum, pay off the loan as quickly as possible to minimize interest charges. They allow early repayments without penalties, so take advantage of that. And that's my complete review of Ferratum. Have you used Ferratum before? What was your experience? Drop a comment below and let me know. Your feedback helps others make better decisions. And remember, the link to the official Ferratum website will be in the comments and description of this video. If this review helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more honest financial reviews. And remember, borrow responsibly, understand the terms, and never take out a loan you can't afford to repay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.